Alright, so today I'm going to talk about Your Lie in April and how it made me cry. So I'm just going to talk about this for a little bit. So if you plan on watching this anime, don't watch this video until you finish this anime because there's going to be spoilers in this video. So right behind that guitar I have a poster and I also have this figure. I think it's like the most generic figure of the anime, but yeah. Didn't stop me from getting that figure though. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I really got sucked into this anime. I could not stop watching it. I binged it in like 2 days because after an episode I wanted to know what happened next. I watched the next one and then it's like I wanted to know what happened next and I could not stop watching it. And I got so into this anime that I play guitar and I wanted to play violin, so I would play my guitar with a handheld fan for a few days because I wanted to play violin, and it sounded passable. It sounds similar, not like a violin, but as close enough as you can with a guitar, I guess, and a handheld fan, so it worked for me. And I really just got sucked into this anime. But what really threw me through a loop is when I found out the main girl was dying. And this whole time, I thought she was going to survive and thought she was going to live because I didn't know she was dying for the first half of the anime. And in the first half, she becomes friends with the main character that's a piano player, you know, but he doesn't play piano anymore because he used to be a piano prodigy, but he stopped playing piano when his mom died, and his mom was abusive, so now he has, I guess I could say, like PTSD when it comes to playing piano, and he just blacks out, and he just can't do it, and he sees his mom, and he remembers all the abuse and things like that. So the main girl helps him out. She plays the violin, and she helped him overcome that. And he started playing piano again, and she was so happy. And then you find out she's in the hospital. Why? Well, because she's dying. Apparently, she was dying the whole time, but just didn't tell people. And that kind of threw me through a loop because I did not expect that. But I figured, hey, it's going to be okay. And so fast forward, and the main character made her promise that she was going to get better so that they could play music again. And she pretty much gave up on life. And after that promise, she started to try to do better. And she went through with the surgery to make her better. And she died in the surgery table. On the surgery table, she died. And the whole last episode, I believe it was, the second to last episode, it killed me inside because you see him playing the piano because he had this recital. And he's playing the piano, and the girl's in this, in doing surgery. And you just see the heart monitor, and it goes down a little bit. And then he plays piano, and then it goes back to the heart monitor, and it goes down a little bit. I was like, please don't die. I don't think I'm strong enough for when this dies. Now, if you know me, you know that I don't really cry. And it's not that it's like I'm a manly man, I don't cry. It's just that I don't really cry, even when I'm sad and I want to cry. I just don't really cry for some reason. So it's very rare that I do cry. And most of the times I cry, it's because I'm just so stressed out that I just cannot hold in no more, and then I cry for a couple minutes and then I'm good. And that's it. So I don't really cry when it comes to movies or anything like that. But this got me because she died, and I remember sitting there in shock, and I made the mistake of watching this downstairs on my laptop in front of my dad. So I started getting all choked up in front of my dad. And it was interesting watching this anime. And so she died, which was unfortunate. I did not expect it. I thought she was going to get better at the last moment. It was going to be a happy anime ending. It was not. So there and my heart sunk. I don't really want to. I kind of regret watching the movie at that point, or the anime at that point. Started regretting watching it because I got really sad. And then the ending was really sad because it showed a little bit of the funeral, but then it showed the letter, and it ends with him reading the letter that she wrote him. Now in the beginning, the reason why they're friends is because the main guy has this neighbor that's a girl, and the girl is friends with the main girl that's died. And she said that she liked this guy that was best friend of the piano player. And so they all started hanging out together. This whole time, everyone thinks that she has a crush on that guy. And then the letter to the piano player was saying that she first seen him when he was a kid during a piano recital. And she was already dying then. But just that day made her happy for life, and that's what inspired her to play violin, was seeing him play the piano. And that's kind of why she got him to play piano again. And the reason why she said that she liked his best friend was so that they could become friends, because she really liked him. And so this whole time she actually had a crush on him, and not his best friend like she said. And she only wanted to really hang out with him and get to know him before she died, kind of thing. And that kind of just broke me. But what's really sad about this is they're supposed to be in middle school, which makes it even more sad. And I don't know why the people try to kill me like that. Because my heart stopped, it sunk, it was not good. Like, I was there acting like one of my family members died. I was there like all choked up, didn't know what to say, didn't know what to think. It ruined me for a week. Like, I could not think straight for a whole week after watching the anime, because it just killed me like that. Like, I was like really depressed for like a week. Just thinking like, man, like, just thinking about kind of like death for like a week after that. It was not fun. And I have not watched the anime since, and I don't think I'll ever rewatch the anime. I got the poster, I got the figurine, that's all I need anymore. But that anime really, it destroyed me. But that's all I have to say, is just besides having an existential crisis, I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but it's whatever. Besides just having that, being depressed for a week and not being able to think straight, and pretty much crying in front of my dad while pacing back and forth in the living room because I was choking up and didn't know what to say and I just needed to move. So yeah, that was that. That was the time the anime made me cry and why it made me cry. And if you want to cry, I recommend watching that anime. And if you don't cry, I'm pretty sure you're soulless. And as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know down in the comments below if you've seen this anime, what you think about this anime. Or just let me know down in the comments below an anime that made you cry. Or if you have any recommendations for me to watch. And don't forget to subscribe down below and become one of my first subscribers.